This is Tom Dillon, the Lifetime Liberal, and today is Saturday, November 13th, 2021. The title of this rant is Why Book Burning is Just Republican Opportunism. So after Glenn Youngkin in Virginia got elected the Republican governor, the Republicans have all coalesced around the idea that we are going to run on critical race theory and we are going to run on parental rights because, again, social issues and fear, and racism are all in those together. That's what they're going to run on in 2022. That's what they will emphasize. But behind that is the fact that there is a lot of dark money, there's a lot of money, and there's the religious right behind all this because they want to fundamentally change how education is in the United States. And they're going to be doing this by trying to get onto the school boards and all that other kind of stuff. And of course, why is this all happening? Why is the religious right and big money behind all of that? All right. Well, the biggest reason is because especially with the religious right, they want to reject all LGBTQ people and people of color in education and everywhere. And why do they want to do that? Because, of course, in the Bible, LGBTQ people are sinners. And, of course, they're damned, and they are damned, and they will be damned, and maybe they should be stoned, too. And people of color, because, hey, this is another way to keep them down, and they want to continue them to be subservient to the white, male, Pentecostal, Christian, hierarchy, patriarchy, or whatever. All right? And the other part of it is that the religious right really wants to continue to oppress children. They want to train children. They do not want to educate children. So if they can get on the school boards, they can get rid of all of these books. Imagine what else they're going to try and start doing. Because guess what? Hey, they don't want to have people educated because heaven forbid that children can think for themselves and see that, hey, evolution is really real. Hey, global climate change is really real. You know that the religious right, some of them are actually saying that God wouldn't do that to us. Holy crap. All right. And so not only evolution, but they'll even find out that guess what? JC, our man, Jesus Christ, wasn't white, right? Imagine if they found that out. All right. And of course, they could also find out by education that, hey, maybe JC never even existed. All right. And of course, behind all that is, again, that the heaping dose of racism, which is still rampant here in the United States, because that's why they're doing it. So grievance goes a long, long way with these things. And we have grievance groups popping up all over the country, basically trying to get into the school boards and all of that other stuff. But again, there's dark money behind it. There's corporate money behind it. They want to ban the books. And the religious right is basically behind it. And again, it's Republican opportunism at its best. They want to keep away and enrage their base as much as they possibly can through 2022. And they also want that to affect all the swing voters out there. And again, what we have is another contrived outrage by our friends, the Republicans and the religious right. But it's got a lot of traction. And the Democrats need to get out in front of this right away and frame this to their advantage because the Republicans will hound on this all the way through the election.